What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokémon Emerald Nuzlocke. We've made it to the double digits and we've made it to the 6th gym. Here in Fortree City, we're going to be taking on the flying type gym leader Winona today and hopefully not have as bad a time as we did against Flannery. We didn't really have too much of a bad time against our dad Norman. Hey, look at that. Ponyo's dead and I still haven't deposited him in the PC. You just had to remind me, game, didn't you? You just had to remind me of the sad times that we had last episode as we lost another one of our great team members. This time, Ponyo. It looks like I was saying last episode that our flying types are cursed, but actually, we're just cursed by Manectric. Every single major Pokemon that I've had on the team has died to a Manectric. Well, that's not true because all of these guys died to Torkoal, but Colorado, Colorado and Jabba, Finch and Ponyo have all died to Manectric. That is just not a good thing. Someone even said that it might be a sign that I need to use a Manectric in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Could be, man, could be. So, of course, to keep the curse going, because the latest two have been flying types, we're going to add a new flying type to the team, and that is going to be our new buddy Stratus that we caught in that recap that I did. I totally forgot to heal up. I'm actually going to do that real quick. But Stratus is going to, I guess, temporarily join the party because he's going to be our flying Pokemon. Because after we beat this gym, we can actually use the HM Fly. There's a thing in the way, and I don't know what it could be. What could it be? Let's find out. Is it an invisible man? No, it's a Kecleon, and it's actually going to run away. So you don't get a chance to catch with this one, but doesn't matter because we've already caught a Kecleon of our own. I don't know what we called it, but the bird user taking flight into the world, that is who we're going to take on today, except she doesn't have all birds. I actually did my research once again. Yo, how's it going, champion Bound Orange? This guy, man, he always knows just the right words to cheer us up right before a gym battle. So I was going to say, I thought you could see Winona from here, and I was going to be like, I like this gym because it like taunts you with the gym leader being right there. But that's actually the Lava Ridge gym. I think you can see Flannery right from the entrance. But I do like this gym a lot. I like the puzzle in here for some reason. Even though it's kind of simple, I've always liked it. And actually, I should have given the EXP share to Trapinch because I found out as well that Trapinch is really close to evolving. So we're going to try to evolve that in this episode. But of course, we have got to take on her gym trainers first. Is there a lucky egg in this game? Like, was the lucky egg even in this generation? Because I've been noticing the lucky egg would be really awesome in these situations. Like, oh shoot, I don't have any healing items. I was about to say a very, very nasty word. Nasty because usually what I was going to say kind of smells, so that's why it's nasty mostly. Not really for any other reasons. I don't think I want Kung Pao to be taking on any flying Pokemon though. You know what? I'm pretty sure that Beats can learn Ice Beam, so we're going to do that real quick because even though we did not get a water Pokemon to teach this Ice Beam to, as Nibble is sitting there being like, yo dog, I'm here on the team, bro. You're not using me. Oh, Stratus can freaking learn it? Man, that would have been awesome. I'm going to get rid of Supersonic though, because that's just not the speed that we're going to be going at today. We're just going to go at the, what is supersonic speed? I don't know how fast supersonic speed is. I don't know if it's like faster than the speed of sound or the speed of light. But hey, causing uproar is the speed of sound, and that's pretty fast as far as I know. So we're going to go just at the speed of sound, not supersonic. At least with our buddy Beats. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I didn't know that Swablu could learn Ice Beam, though I guess it does become a dragon type, and dragons can sometimes learn random moves like that. Let's test out our newly acquired Icy powers as we take on a double battle here. But I figured this out, or rather, we didn't get a water type is what I'm trying to say, but I can't get the right words. But we didn't get a water type that I wanted on the team just yet. But we are going to have a bunch of water routes coming up, assuming that we can beat this gym, of course. And then we'll get a cool water type. And by a cool one, I mean hopefully one that becomes like an ice type at some point, because that would be awesome. Should probably Ice Beam the Tropius. Let's see how much this does. Come on, Beats. Show us what you got, man. Give us that Donkey Konga. That's the game about Beats, right? Isn't there a game with beat in the name of it? I don't know. Beat that beat, man. Alright, we actually one-shot it, so hopefully that's a good sign, because Winona herself also has a Tropius, but the Pokemon that I'm worried about that we really need Ice Beam for is actually her Altaria, like I was saying, but I keep getting, like, distracted. I was doing my research on Winona. She's got Altaria as a potential threat, Skarmory, kind of, if we can't one-shot it with Thunderbolt or Blaze Kick. We have two options for the Skarmory. Blaze Kick might actually do the job, but if we don't kill it in one hit, then we risk, of course, the chance of Blaziken getting her butt kicked by a flying move. I said two things wrong. I didn't remember once again that her name is Kung Pao, and again I messed up because it's a he, not a she. It's actually, Kung Pao is a boy. Little known fact, man. Little known fact. Alright, Beats, you're a little bit slow. I need you to pump out them beats a little bit faster. Pelipper, that's another Pokemon that she's actually got. Thank you for reminding me. She actually has a lot of the Pokemon that we see in this, on the gym trainers. I think that actually is just an occurrence in most of the gyms. I think all of them aside from, like, Norman's gym, because they like to use random Pokemon. Then Norman himself just likes to... I don't know why I wanted to heal up Beats, because... I don't know, I have two Hyper Potions though, but we're gonna need more than that for the gym leader. But Norman uses like the slacking line, and not any of his trainers really use that. Is this guy even weak to a Thunderbolt? Nope, of course not. But whatever, you know what? It's gonna do the job anyway. Finish you off with a nice rollout. And Goggle's already at level 35. I think he's good to evolve now. Darius, I seem to know my stuff. You don't seem to know your stuff, man. You're in the wrong game, buddy. Yeah, Goggles, that's right. Hit that level 35, buddy. That's what I like to see. We're finally gonna get ourselves a Vibrava, which I would say is another viable option for us to use against Altaria. But with Altaria, like, dragon types are really risky, man. Like, I always kind of want to use my own dragons against dragon types, but it's always like a double-edged sword, I guess. Oh, he's actually gonna learn Dragon Breath. Did not research that one, so I don't know what I want to get rid of, but the obvious choice seems like Sand Attack. Also, you guys told me that the move relearner is actually in Fall Arbor Town, so once we get Fly, we can go back over there and give our Vibrava, how do you guys say that? I have no idea how to say that. I also apparently don't know how to do this gym puzzle, but if my kid memory served me right, this is how we do it. There we go. I think we've already solved it, actually. Doesn't really matter because I'm definitely going to go buy some healing items. We're not going to take on Winona just yet. I really just want to go better safe than sorry, you know. That's what I always like to say, except I barely ever say that, so... Healed up, stocked up, and ready for action, we are going to take on the 6th gym leader. And I actually read the comments on the previous episode. I'm actually going to take off the EXP share from Goggles now that we're going into the gym battle. I would put it on someone else, but I think everyone is good on levels right now. All of them are around the same level. Goggles and Beats 35, Kung Pao Raiden 36. After this gym, if we manage to beat it, I will definitely solidify our roster a little more. Should actually have grabbed Mirage from the PC box because just in case things go south, I don't get that saying. Why is it bad for things to go south? Is that a thing? Is it south or sour? Let's just say sour. If things go sour, we better to have a higher level Pokemon than Nibble here, but whatever, man. I read the comments and I saw that a lot of you guys don't believe that we can actually win this Nuzlocke. And I hope that this gym can at least... we can do well in it so that it'll boost my confidence, because after reading those comments, man, I just do not feel very confident at all in the fact that we can beat this. So a lot of people are saying I would either lose at this gym right here, which I hope not, but then a lot of other people said Tate and Liza, that's the next gym, so I don't know, that would at least be a record. If we can beat Tate and Liza, we've beaten our record for how far we've gotten in a Nuzlocke, so already she's coming out with Altaria. Let's see if our secret weapon Beats will actually do well or not live up to his hype with his Ice Beam. We could also do Howl and then stomp it up, but I guess we're just gonna Ice Beam it. Dragon Breath, that's not good. No, you can paralyze. Thank you, based random number generator, for not paralyzing me. I think I said that right. What the friggity diggle, man? That was a strong Ice Beam, holy crap. Beats, where the heck did you get all this power from? What? Alright. Well, I know she's got at least 2 Hyper Potions, so not too worried about it just yet. We still haven't taken it out, but that is definitely a good sign. Oh my gosh. The damage right now is real. And now we're gonna get paralyzed. Come on, use Ice Beam. Yes! Oh my gosh, so lucky. Based RNG, man. I'm just gonna call it Base Star RNG from now on, because that is all this Nuzlocke has come down to from now on. It's all just random luck and things, and Tropius is coming out next. You know what? Might be risky to go for the Blaze Kick here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Kung Pao! Oh gosh, I am immediately regretting this decision of going out to Kung Pao, man. But as long as we can blaze it up, smoke that banana leaves. There you go, Tropius is dead. I guess that's all it took, is just smoke them banana leaves, man. I don't know if you can actually do that. Kids, don't try it at home. Banana leaves are meant to grow bananas, not anything else. I don't know what really banana leaves do, but Skarmory now. Uh-oh. Alright, never mind. All you're gonna do is sand attack us? I'm cool with that, man. As long as you ain't got no flying moves up your sleeve. You don't have any sleeves, you just have metal wings. That's cool with me, man. As long as you don't got any flying moves up your feathers, then it's all good with me. Is this already her final Pokemon? Are you for real? That was it? That was the great Winona that people told me I wouldn't be able to defeat? Come on, guys. Alright. Little Pelipper. Look at him, staring at us with his blank eyes. Oh, poor little Pico. I shouldn't go for Spark, though. Let's just get the win, man. Let's not risk anything more. Just get the win. Get the heck out of here. No Pokemon died. Look at that. That was Winona's gym. That's what I've been scared of for the last, like, 4 episodes. That was really it. Okay. Well, our Pokemon have certainly proved themselves to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm saying all these words and I'm now just immediately regretting everything, because no Pokemon died at Norman either. And then right after that, Finch ended up dying, and Ponyo ended up dying. But at least we got Winona's number, man. Our collection of bays is just growing larger and larger. How many bays do we have in our Pokénav at this point, man? Way too many to keep track of, that's what I say. Hey, look at that. Here's one of them right now, Scott. Just as I thought you wanted the 4-tree gym. Your strength, perhaps you really are the trainer that I've been searching for. Sorry, man. I'm just, you know, I don't think I'm the right one. I think you probably looking for May. Maybe this guy here. I'm not sure. You could be looking for this old guy. I mean, you've probably never talked to him, Scott, so how would you ever know? So, now that we did that, I'm actually going to heal up real quick. Well, that really depends on Nurse Joy here. If she would hurry the frick up, maybe we would go faster. Did you know Nurse Joy isn't actually Nurse Joy in the games? She's just Pokemon Center lady. I saw that in the TCG, that there was a card with Nurse Joy on it, and all it said was Pokemon Center lady, and I was like, whoa. Have they really never called her Nurse Joy in the games? And then I realized that they never actually have called her Nurse Joy. We have a choice here. We could teach Stratus Fly, or we could teach it to Goggles, but I think I'm just gonna go with Stratus for now, since he's kind of just our supporting Pokemon for now. He's gonna be our flying guy. Can anyone else learn Surf? Because I don't know if I want to keep Nibbles on the team. Nibble. Huh. We could actually teach Fly to Goggles and then get rid of Stratus for now, because I don't know if I want to level up Stratus. I actually don't know. I don't know if I want 2 Dragon types on the team. They could come in handy. I was saying earlier, Dragon types are really a double-edged sword, and there is a Dragon type Elite Four in this game, so could come in handy. Then again, I think an Ice type would just overall be better for Drake and for anyone else that stands in our way with Dragon types. There's probably a couple of Dragon trainers in the Victory Road. I honestly don't remember the Victory Road of this game that much. That's the one thing about this game that I have like almost no memory of, is the Victory Road. I don't know why. All I know is that you fight Wally at the end of it. Well, you fight him at the beginning of it in Ruby Sapphire, I think, and you fight him at the very, very end of it in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Which I could be mistaken, because I've been mistaken before many times, like when I sent Ponyo and Finch out to face electric types, and also when I checked that berry growing place over there, knowing that I have already, what do you call it when you take the fruits of a tree? I don't know, man. Alright, we're gonna use our buddy Goggles. I don't know if I want to start using Goggles yet. You know what? We're gonna train up Beats, because Beats is awesome, and even though I don't think he's gonna be that great in the upcoming Psychic Gym, if we train up Goggles, Goggles might be our hope for the next gym. Having Crunch and Feint Attack would not be bad at all, but we will see, man. Beats, for now, you're gonna be the man leading the charge. You're gonna be the top of the party. I really need to test out Goggle's power, though. I guess we'll test it out against this Nuzleaf here. Dragon Breath, go! Or get faked out. That's cool too, man. Oh, look at that. I love you, RNG. You're always on my side. That's why you are my true only friend. The randomness in Nuzlocke, man. That's my one true friend here. And of course, all of you guys. I consider all of you my friends. Do you guys consider me your friends? Because I definitely consider you my friends. You know, I tell you all my deepest secrets, and then I wait to read the comments and see what you guys think. Like, let me tell you guys a secret right now. I don't really know if I have any secrets to share right now. I was trying to make this seem all special and cool, but in the end, I didn't have any secrets to share. Let me see if I can think of a cool secret by the end of the episode. I will definitely let you guys know, but it's not gonna be my main priority because I'm really bad at secrets. Because I don't know. I never really hide anything, I guess. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. Who knows, man? I guess it's up to each person to judge if keeping secrets is good or bad. I guess it depends on what kind of secrets. Honestly, some secrets are good to keep from people, you know, because sometimes the truth hurts, and keeping the truth away can be better than just being straight up telling the truth. I don't know, at least that's what my mom told me. You know, you would think a mom would just be like, always tell the truth, son, but no. My mom was literally like, the truth hurts, son. Sometimes you just shouldn't say to people what's directly on your mind because it can hurt. And it's because when I was like growing up in like middle school, I would literally tell people exactly what I thought about them, and made a few girls cry, made a few friends not like me anymore and not be friends anymore. So just sometimes my mom told me that it's just better not to tell the truth, and to this day I've taken that advice to heart. So thank you, Mom, for the great advice. I appreciate it. I love you. Hope you're having a good time in Puerto Rico or wherever you might be. I don't know if she's in Puerto Rico right now or not, because I know that she's going on a trip sometime soon, so don't know where you might be, Mom, but hope you're having a great day. I'm having an awesome one, because we completely stomped Winona's gym after everyone doubted us, except not everyone doubted us. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of you guys actually do back me up and say, come on, MunchingOrange, you can do it. You can beat this Nuzlocke. And to those of you, thank you so much. But like I said, the truth hurts sometimes, and the truth is, I'm not really that good at Pokemon. So whether we win or lose, you know what? This has been probably the most fun Nuzlocke so far, just because I'm playing my favorite game ever. My favorite Pokemon game, that is, because my favorite game ever would be something completely different. And I've talked about it many times, how I actually want to do a playthrough of it. But hey, you know what? I'll leave this for the next episode. Next episode, I will talk a little bit more about my favorite game ever. In case you guys have never heard of it, but it is Ratchet & Clank. I'll talk about it more because they've actually announced that they're making a remake of it for the PS4. So definitely going to be doing a playthrough of that, regardless of whether you guys want to watch it or not. That's going to be my passion project. Except my passion project for now is actually just Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. What the heck even is a passion project? I think a passion project is something you work on for like a long time coming, and like it comes only out of your love, which I am super duper excited for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So if that's love, then you know what? Call it my passion project. But what I'm saying is Ratchet & Clank is my favorite game ever. So the news of it having a remake being made for it in HD for the PS4, like a completely revamped version, is just amazing. Screech is probably better than Howl, because I think Howl only raises your attack by 1 stage, while Screech lowers the enemy defense by 2. And on top of that, I've always just, I guess, I don't know which ones I like more, moves that raise your own stats or moves that lower the enemies. I guess moves that raise your own stat are better in competitive battling, but in the main game, like where people don't really switch out that often, I think I like moves that lower the enemy better, because you can swap out your Pokemon. Like, the enemies will barely ever swap out, but you can swap out your Pokemon at any time and have better, do you know what I'm trying to say? Basically, the NPCs barely ever swap their Pokemon, but you can do it. So if you lower the enemy's Pokemon stats, you can swap out to someone that can better handle that Pokemon, and the enemy stats will still be lowered, is what I'm trying to say. But apparently that's difficult for me to say, because who the heck knows why? But we've made it to a new route, and that is actually going to be the end of this episode. But before we do end it off, got another double battle here, because I do want to catch the Pokemon for this route. What would do more damage, Bite or Feint Attack? Let's go for a Bite, man. There we go. Hey, someone mentioned, and I thought this was funny, I say man a lot. So to you, man, kudos, because you have figured out my secret. You are the one that knows my true secrets, and it is that I say man a lot. I've never, well, I have noticed it. Oh God, Nibble, what the heck are you doing out here? Don't you know this is grown-ups only zone? Raiden, you're a grown-up. You get out here and don't ever let little Nibble come outside of his Pokeball again. That scared me, man. You don't know how scary that was. The Beats Raiden combination is pretty good. They have like double super, I guess, whatever you call it, moves that keep going, uproar and rollout. Like, I don't know what you call those. They're multi-turn moves, but they like keep going until you stop them. So whatever you call those moves, they both have it. So this is the route that actually has Absol on it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there's any other routes with it, but I really hope we get an Absol. So RNG, if you're with us one last time, please give me a good Pokemon here. I would really appreciate it, man. And we're gonna get the return of Bonsai. Bonsai, buddy. Bonsai, my pal. I miss you so much. It's been a rough time without you, man, honestly. But we've already used a Mighty Enna before, so next Pokemon up, and we get a Shuppet. Alright. Might not be too bad. Not quite the Absol I was looking for, but it is a Ghost type, so it's something that can handle the upcoming Psychic Gym. So who do we want to go for here to do some damage on it? I guess we'll go Astonish. Why the heck not? That's super effective, right? Gonna do a little bit. Alright, you're actually doing nothing. So I will go ahead and try to catch this guy, and you guys let me know what you would like me to nickname this Shuppet, like we did for a couple of Pokemon in the past. I'm gonna choose from your comments, so comment away, let me know what should we nickname our new Pokemon here. And I am definitely gonna do some training for this guy, because he actually might be a good addition to the team, considering the next gym is going to be Psychic type. I do know that they like their Soul Rock and Lunatone, so don't know if Shuppet's going to be that great against those, but let me know. Nickname suggestions, comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, my friends, and I'll see you all next time.